Hello everyone, in this video I'm going to show you how to format cells in Microsoft Excel. So in this sheet I have some data populated already, and there are a couple ways to access the formatting options of cells. A lot of them are already up here in the ribbon, and we'll go through that. The option I like is just to right click, go down here to format cells, and this pop-up will pop up. You can also go over here to this cells region, click on format and format cells. So you've got options. So let's start with the number. So let's just type in 400 or any random number. So access the formatting cells however you want. So there are a lot of options that you can explore here. General is just general number. There's no real specific formatting here. Number, you can choose the number of decimal places, 2, 3, and you can choose how negative numbers show up. So for example, if this was negative 500, you can make it so that it's just red or black with parentheses or red with parentheses. I actually prefer red with parentheses, and you can choose the number of decimal places. Currency, you'll probably use a lot. Same thing, you can choose the number of decimal places and the way negative numbers show up. So you can explore a lot of these options. There's a lot of date formatting that you can choose. Now for example, if I go into this cell and I just type in 9-1, it shows up as 1-sep, which is honestly kind of weird. I would never format a date that way. But you can right click here, format cells, and then go to date and choose which way that you want. You can have month, date, year, 4-digit year, 2-digit year, all 2 digits, however you want. Also, what I like to do is if I already have a date here, I like to copy here and then paste the formatting here. And there's a couple ways to do that. The shortcut for copy is Control-C, and you see these moving dashed lines around this cell. That means you copied this cell. I like to paste special and then the formatting. And the shortcut for that is you right click and then paste special is S and then formatting is R. So again, if you Control-C, copy this, right click, SR, and then now you have this September 1st, you have it in the proper formatting. Another way is you can copy this cell with Format Painter. You're basically going to copy the format of this cell and then paint it onto this cell. So that's another way. So let's look at the next tab. So here's alignment, but a lot of that stuff it's already easy to access up here in this alignment section. So let's look at this cell. You can center it vertically. You can put it up top, center, or at the bottom, or left, center, or right. And you can do that with multiples. So you have options. So this merge and center, I'm going to enter a row at the top and name this, like for example, bill. Let's say I want bills. It's like the title of this simple chart here. So I'm going to select these 4 cells at the top and click merge and center. So what that does is it's no longer 4 cells at the top. It's just one big cell. It merged all of them and it centered it. Further formatting, you can bold this, and you can italicize, you can underline, and these buttons right here will increase or decrease the size of the font. You can highlight the cell using this fill color. So yellow is good. There might be a little bright, so you can use this drop down arrow to pick another color. You can change the font color. You can use this drop arrow to choose a color. And what I like to use a lot are these borders. So a common one is if you select all of these cells and click this drop down arrow and select the all borders option, it'll put a border around all of these cells. And a shortcut for that is if you select all these and then click on the drop down arrow and click A, that's the shortcut for all. And another one I like to do is a thick border around everything. So you can go to the drop down and look for thick border, thick outside borders. But the shortcut for that is click on the drop down and click T. It's kind of hard to see, but I'll add a column over here and a row up here. And you can see there's a thick border around this whole thing. So you can change the font. There's a whole mess of different types of fonts that you can choose from. If you're going to use borders, which I encourage because they're pretty helpful, you can see the shortcut. The letter is underlined. So for example, bottom border is O. So all you do is click O. Top border is P. So whichever ones you use most commonly, I would just suggest taking note of the letter shortcut, because that will definitely improve productivity and your efficiency. So that's kind of a quick rundown of how to format cells in Microsoft Excel. Any questions or comments, let me know. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. See you in the next one.